Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Arsenal against Atletico Madrid. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the...
Arsenal have a free kick. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
In truth, he was probably a tad selfish then. There were more options about.
Aim forward. Tries a through ball. And the ball is out of play. Oblak gets it upfield. He's made sure that that won't get through. Knocks it towards the front. So astute defending to ensure they got no further. Who's going to make this theirs? He's pinged one through here. Shapes the shoots. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, such a good ball to get him through. Showed real vision and awareness then in trying to pick him out. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled and now they've got to back it up.
He's there to get rid. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Cuts it out. Hit long and direct. Aimed wide, and he'd have done well to reach that. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now the pass. Aimed long and direct. It's a long forward pass. Passes it through. Looks like a good ball through. And the finish! Goal! Atletico Madrid! You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Atletico Madrid take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
And the keeper's in command. Koke goes long and forward. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Cristiano Ronaldo floats one over. Now here's the through ball. Hurls himself at it! It'll be a throw-in. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Must score! Shoots! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Okay. Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Gets it back. Keeper's got good distance on that. Looks to dink one in. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. No way through there. Looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Tries a long pass towards the front. It's a decent ball. Chooses to deal with it himself. That's one way of... There is the half-time whistle.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Here we go again then.
Arsenal don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Hoists it high. That's not going to make it. Pumps it upfield. Oh, good interception. Played out to the wing. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Spoon forward. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Looking to force his way through. Lofted into the middle. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Defence has got rid of that. Cristiano Ronaldo! What about it? And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Great strength on the ball. Thrust towards the front line. He's gone down, now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Arsenal have got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
Atletico Madrid getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Okay. Arsenal haven't yet dipped into their subs. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Arsenal given another corner. That'll go straight through to the keeper. So it's the route one option. Can he finish? Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Tries a through ball. Cuts it back. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Looks to slip it through. Can he find a finish now? Five minutes left on the clock. Koke passes it through. Lovely feet. Puts it forwards. Now the pass. Koke with a delicate ball. Griezmann has it out wide and in space. Here it is now, surely! Just off target.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Well, I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. It is so important to score the first one. Keeper's read that beautifully.
That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one.
done, he made the keeper commit.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Arsenal in search of parity. And the keeper's come up trumps.
I think the keeper's done really well to save that, and he deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
Our keeper's gone the right way, but can't keep it out. Arsenal trailing by 2 now. Oh, he's hit the upright!
And the keeper knew he was beaten, so what a bonus.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. The third man in the queue. That's it! It is done! So after a gruelling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties. It is a horrible way to lose, and they are heartbroken.
Well, look, I think they showed terrific spirit, but in the end, they just failed to keep their nerve in the shootout.
So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
A very skillful playmaker, Koke. Not the sort to get too wrapped up in his own game, because he'll graft hard for his team, but he's capable of some very imaginative flicks and tricks. He's one to watch.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Aim forward. Looks like a good ball through. Aimed long and direct. Looks to slip it through. Long and high towards the flank. Can he find a finish now? He's done well to tidy up the situation. Forwards, shot at goal! It's a loose ball. He's made certain that won't get through. Referee's given a throw. Tries a through ball. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Danger averted for now. Now the pass. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Passes it through. Done very well to intervene. Now the pass. And he's there to hoof it away. Arsenal get it back again. Tries to get it forward quickly. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
A chance! Pumps it upfield. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. In with a header! Goal! Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Arsenal themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Out wide to the right. Looks to slip it through. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Who's going to make this theirs? Belts one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
Chip through, away from immediate danger, tries a through ball, and that's been repelled. Tries a long pass towards the front, gets his foot in there, and that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's on a plate. Spoon forward. Looks like a good ball through. Can he score? He has done it! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Aimed long and direct. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal will be asked to reproduce something similar to that first half performance after the restart. They've asserted an authority, and they really shouldn't complicate things from here.
Arsenal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So off we go once more. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. Oblak gets it upfield. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Deftly done. The defence can get it clear. Good defending. He knew he had to stop it right there. Goalkeeper's ball. Puts it upfield. Well positioned to make that interception. Now it's Koke. Tries a through ball. Goes for it! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Atletico Madrid keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny running.
Back of the net!
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Right through the middle. And now they can launch a counter. Arsenal finally get themselves a breather.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
Gets into a dangerous position. Boots it upfield. Well, that goal really has stirred things up. The cat right amongst the pigeons now.
Yeah, Peter, the cushion is gone, and it may get a little bumpier over the next few minutes, but it doesn't have to mean a momentum switch. If they can gather themselves quickly, they could hit back.
Passes it through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, it's opened up! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Atletico Madrid have a sub ready to come on. Arsenal 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Battles to win it back. It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Koke knocks it towards the front. Looks to slip it through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Forward it goes. Who's going to make this theirs? Tries a through ball. Can he put it away? And that would have won it.
And if they don't get the job done from here, he'll look back on that moment and know he should have made it a 3-goal cushion. Should have finished things off.
Keeper's ball. Gone out for a throw-in. Hoisted towards the area. And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, it was a real opportunity to get right back into this game, but they've got to forget it now, move on, it's gone.
Must score! Oh, he's broken through. And in it goes! grandstand finish!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Atletico Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Passes it through, goes for the cross. It's a long forward pass. Now the pass. Oh, decisive action by the goalkeeper. He knew he had to get that done. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. The final whistle. Arsenal come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It's a victory that ticks a lot of boxes for me, particularly across midfield, where I thought they were very industrious. And I think this has turned into a very efficient win.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And our live game is Arsenal against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you,
He's pulled him up for that challenge. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Looks to slip it through. There's no flag. He'll try from distance. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
well, with this guy and the talent he's got, you know he's probably going to try his luck from there, but that one he didn't really get right at all.
That's a waste. Hoists it high. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Pumps it upfield. Now the pass. Goalkeeper's ball. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And the finish! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Cuts it out. Plays it out to the flank. Well played, he saw that coming. Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Deftly done. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries a through ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Danger averted for now. Passes it through. Who's going to make this theirs? Ball swung in. Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Oh, they really were.
Ball's out on the left now. Hoisted towards the area.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Spoon forward. The move looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Aimed long and direct. Battles to win it back. Looks like a good ball through.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Tries a through ball. Floats one over. Fence has got rid of that. Tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Looks to slip it through. And through to the goalkeeper. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. Passes it through. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Gets it back. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Thrust towards the front line. Right through the middle. Good clearance and very necessary. Aimed forward. Tries to stroke it through. He's made sure that that won't get through. And the half-time whistle goes. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here's the start of the second half. 0-0 then, and we're back on the way. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Spoon forward. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Oh, he's not going to get that. Ball is over the line. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Plays a clever pass. Tries a header! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
It's a long forward pass. Looks like a good ball through. Pumps it upfield. Played out to the right. Lewandowski. Lovely bit of skill. Has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's an illustration of how good they are on the break. I mean, all the pace and power needed to go at it with real vigour then.
Who's going to make this theirs? All the way back, and they start again. Back to the keeper and try something new. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Shots on! Looks to slip it through. Turns and goes back. Lovely feet. Can he find a finish now? Barcelona keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
That's not going to make it. Now it's Lewandowski. That's great strength on the ball. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Tries a through ball. Now the pass. This is promising. He's dealt with that well. Passes it through. Tries a long pass towards the front. Looks to slip it through. Looks like a good ball through, and he has been fouled there. And somehow it stayed out. Oh, great ball! Goes for goal! Now it's Lewandowski. Tries a through ball. Hits one! Sticks it away! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Arsenal break the deadlock.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Now the pass. Must score! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game, and that's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Point-blank header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, it should have been the clincher, Peter, and he'll be kicking himself for not taking the pressure off.
It so nearly came off for him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Done very well to intervene. Tries the route one option. It's a brilliant interception. Gets good distance on it. Oh, the ball's come loose! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Tries to dink it in. Brave effort, total commitment.
And he attacked that ball with real conviction. Just such a pity about the end result.
Keeper's got good distance on that. It was long and forward. Chip through. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Gets it upfield. And he's there to cut it out. And time is up. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an art to good defence too, and their organisation and discipline has helped earn this win.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And our live game is Real Betis against Barcelona. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
So what now? Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Now can he finish? Into the box. Gets it back. Pumps it forwards. And he's made certain that won't get through. Aimed long and direct, aimed wide, and he'd have done well to reach that. Tries to get it forward quickly, well positioned to make that interception. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, what's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Too much on that, it's gone out. And back to base. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now the pass. That's a throw. It's going to be another throw. Drilled in low. That intervention was very necessary. Pumps it upfield. Passes it through. Danger averted for now. Play for a throw. Ricardo Rodriguez looking to get on the end of this. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Looks like a good ball through. He slid it through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. He's gone for it! Away from immediate danger. Battles to win it back. Ricardo Rodriguez is fouled. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Looks to slip it through. He's away! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Chip through. Clears it out of harm's way. Aim forward. Great leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Who's going to make this theirs? It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Floats one over. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Now the pass. Isco. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Isco. Tries a through ball. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Is it in? It's a loose ball. He's going after it. Flags up.
Well, they do like to operate with a high line. It's risky if the ball's not pressed and the line isn't straight.
Spoon forward. Passes it through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Thrust towards the front line. Plays it into the box. He's gone for it! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Trying to get there. Rodriguez. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Plays a clever pass. Has he picked him out? Shot at goal! Decent clearance now, can anyone get on the end of it? Goes for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well,
And it's half-time here. So there was the first half.
Real Betis ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Aimed long and direct. Crosses it in low. Isco tries to get it forward quickly. A chance! Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Goes for a sweeping cross. Superb goal!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Barcelona take the lead, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
There really wasn't very much in that, far away from being a telling final ball.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed, an easy read for the defence. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Looks like a good ball through. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Deftly done. Promising cross. He's dealt with that well. It's come loose. Shapes to shoot. Forward it goes. Out to the left it goes. Tries to dink it in. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Pushes it out wide. Ricardo Rodriguez hoops it upfield. Well played, he saw that coming. Another piece of really good defending. Looks to thread it through. Up for the header! He will be livid with himself.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Looks to slip it through. Isco needed to come up with a better ball.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Tries a through ball. Managed to get it away. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Going for goal! Should have equalised.
Yeah, the rest of the team can thank him for the fact they're still ahead. That's fine work from the keeper.
Tries to stroke it through. Gets it back. Isco plays it out to the wing. Cuts it out. Surely he scores! Back of the net! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in. Now the pass. Pumps it upfield. Good idea, just poorly executed. Passes it through. Well read, he sorted that out. It's a long forward pass. And it's Isco. Tries a long pass towards the front. Looks like a good ball through. Who's going to make this theirs? Done very well to intervene. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. 2 minutes to be added on. Now the pass. Plays it out to the flank. And time is up. Well, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learned from it all when they regroup. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, this defeat has been inflicted because they didn't adapt their game to what was required. There was very little chance of stopping them out wide, and that's where the game was lost. And too many attacks were allowed to be built or fed to those wider areas, and they were naive in failing to react to the obvious danger. They were just too slow about everything there.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Arsenal against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lobs it in gently. Has a pop! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? And they've got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Out to the left it goes. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Out for a throw. Hit into the middle. That's not going to find its target. Hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Tries a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, that's what's called setting your stall out. They've begun with great conviction and efforts at goal are mounting up. This is good play.
Demanding a quick ball here. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Away from immediate danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. And now the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in. It's been such a promising start. These early attempts have really set the tone for this game. That's how you approach it.
Battles to win it back. Tries a through ball. Has a shot! And it's a goal! And Arsenal take the lead. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Arsenal break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Defenders on the back foot. Well positioned to make that interception. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Turns and goes back. Can he put it away? Aimed long and direct. Tries a long pass towards the front. Now the pass. Great reaction. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
In for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Pumps it upfield. And he's made certain that won't get through. Who's going to make this theirs? Cristiano Ronaldo! Into the box. Spoon forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Aimed long and direct. Well, that's where he wants it. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. That intervention was very necessary. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Swept in. Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it. Gets it back. Looks like a good ball through. Who's going to make this theirs? Looks to slip it through. Has a hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Goes long. That has put a stop to that. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Tries a through ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now the pass. Cuts it out. Passes it through. Shot at goal! Pumps it upfield. Looks like a good ball through. Is it out of harm's way? That'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Arsenal going to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're off again. Arsenal carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Spoon forward, tries a through ball, tries to get it forward quickly, aimed long and direct. Aimed forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
The referee's awarded a free kick. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Now the pass. And the ball is out of play. Battles to win it back. Plays it out to the wing. Played in deep. Out of play for a goal kick. Looks to slip it through. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Passes it through. Looks like a good ball through. Defence has got rid of that. Chance to shoot.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refused to
Played
allow
out
a turn.
to the wing. Now here's the through ball. Well, it shouldn't have ended like that. It's a shame. Everything was really looking good.
Well, those are the kind of mishaps that all players experience through their careers. A mistake when you least wanted it, and it's just very annoying.
Now the pass. Can he find a finish now? No mistake! Two up and threatening to pull clear. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Barcelona look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Arsenal themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Looks to slip it through. Could try cutting inside here. Tries a through ball. The shot's on! It's come loose.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Now the pass. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Done very well to intervene. Oh, he's broken through. Who's going to make this theirs? Arsenal have a free kick. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Dashing forward at pace. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Thrust towards the front line. Looks like a good ball through. Knocks it towards the front. That's not going to make it.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Passes it through. Tries the route one option. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Back to the keeper. Gets it upfield. Looks to slip it through. Now the pass. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Arsenal looking to widen the gap even further here. He'll fancy himself from here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent hit from there. Passes it through. The final whistle. Arsenal can be very happy with a job well done, an efficient win for which the players simply did enough. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, tactically they looked as if they got that spot on. I think when you push up at the back to the extent they did, then there must be a pressure on the ball ahead of things. Otherwise, your whole system is going to break down. And I think there was a good discipline about what they did really in affecting that.
That's got things underway. Tries a through ball. Nicely measured pass. Oh, he's come flying in. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Looks to slip it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a look. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Passes it through. Flags up.
It may have been caught offside, but that's his game. He plays on the shoulder of the last defender and hopes to time it right, Peter.
Chance! And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. This could fall anywhere. Great challenge. Pumps it forwards. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Hurtles into the tackle. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. That was travelling. Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Now the pass. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Option. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Plays it out to the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo gets his foot in there, played out to the wing, gets into some space. Can he score? And in again. Great ball, now the shot. Looks like a good ball through. Who's going to make this theirs? Spoon forward, cuts it out. Played out to the wing. One shell pass, that's the message there. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. And the flag has stayed down. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Looks to slip it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Hits one! Looking to hit the front line. Here it is now, surely! Played into the middle. And back out it comes. And he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Goes wide. Ball's gone out of play. Could try cutting inside here. Caught offside that time. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Cristiano Ronaldo! Pumps it upfield. Plays it long. Now here's the through ball. And the first half is done. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0. And the second half gets underway. Tight old game so far. Can that change now? Through ball is intercepted. It's a long forward pass. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Well, that's where he wants it. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Is it out of harm's way? Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? It's a decent ball. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Goes for the cross. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Shapes the shoots. He's made certain that won't get through. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Look, all it needs now is a slightly later run beyond that defence and the flag will stay down. It's a move that looks very promising, and of course the timing is absolutely key.
Out to the flank. Aimed long and direct. Now the pass. It's the through ball. Can he find a finish now? Massive leap! Decent enough try. Passes it through. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Tries to dink it in. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now the pass. Barcelona keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He can get that clear. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
Looks like oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Tries a long pass towards the front. He's gone for it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, agonisingly close. Had he not caught it so cleanly, he may have actually got lucky.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Drills one in. Oh, good stop, it had to be.
I think the key for this game now is who can show that extra little bit of composure on the ball. You can't lose it like that.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Plays a clever pass. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Has a hit! Back of the net!
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless. Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside. And I think you have to praise them all round on that one, for the pass and the finish.
Be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Arsenal take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Away from immediate danger. Who's going to make this theirs? Aim forward. Needed a better pass there. Rashford, looking to penetrate opposition lines. Knocks it towards the front. Tries to get it forward quickly. A chance! Shot at goal! Gets good distance on it. And there goes the final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Arsenal leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they could take great...
So off we go then. Well played, he saw that coming. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Played out to the wing. Crosses in a low one. Away from immediate danger. Who's going to make this theirs? Looks like a good ball through. Good ball. Looking to force his way through. He can get that clear. Passes it through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looks to slip it through. Aimed long and direct. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Oh, he's broken through. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Pumps it forwards. He's slid it through. He's had a go! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. He's had a look. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, the precision wasn't quite in keeping with the quality of the strike, but there was lots of power behind it.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Now the pass. And the flag has stayed down. Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Plays it out to the flank. Tries a through ball. Now the pass. Oh, they could break here. Lofted into the middle. Has gone out. Clears it out of harm's way. Pumps it upfield. Demanding a quick ball here. Done very well to intervene. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. There will be a throw-in. Spoon forward. All the way back and they start again. Gets it upfield. Looks to slip it through. And he's straight offside. Knocks it towards the front. Pumps it upfield. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Tries a long pass towards the front. Passes it through. Pumps it into the area. Good delivery. No joy.
Arsenal had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
Battles to win it back. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Can he finish? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Defence has got rid of that. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Tries the route one option. Who's going to make this theirs? Cuts it out. Forward it goes with a delicate ball. Whipped in. He's there to get rid. Looks to dink one in. Well positioned to make that interception. Tried to play it through.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then.
And it's half-time here. And we are up to the break.
Well, we've watched an end-to-end game with lots of chances and a scoreline that should have higher numbers. It's exciting and entertaining, and I'm going to enjoy my half-time cup of tea on the back of that.
So if they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1. Floats one over. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. He's gone long. To get it forward quickly, tries to dink it in, drilled in low, managed to get it away, played out to the right, he's made sure that that won't get through. Looks like a good ball through, cuts it back, aimed long and direct, gets into a dangerous position. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Now the pass. Hits one! Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
The defence can get it clear. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Looks to slip it through.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
And back out it comes. Tries a through ball. Passes it through. Oh, good interception. Up to meet it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's a throw. Good idea, just poorly executed. Pumps it upfield. Who's going to make this theirs? Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Gets up to head it! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Barcelona take the lead. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
And out to safety. Can he put it away? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's a pretty powerful effort, because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there.
It's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
He's made certain that won't get through. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Spoon forward. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Aim forward. Now the pass. Looks like a good ball through. Loose ball, who's going to get that? How about it?
Their ball retention has been good to a point, but they're suffering from carelessness at times.
It's a loose ball. Shoots! Good, strong hand by the keeper.
Well, I suspect there'll have been a few nails chewed off during that attack. How they survived, I'm not quite so sure, but their lead is intact, and that's all that matters.
Long and high towards the flank. Towering header! It's there! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
2 up, and the referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. thrust towards the front line. Out wide to the right. Oh, good interception. Goes long and forward. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Arsenal never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place.
So that's got things underway. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Lifting it over, and out to safety. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries the route one option, gets it back. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Takes aim with a cross. And he won't reach that. To win it back, hoofs it forward. Aimed long and direct. Fires from distance. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Get that clear, pumps it forwards. Well played, he saw that coming. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. It's a long forward pass. With a delicate ball. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Turns and goes back. It's bounced back off the post. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Plays it long. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Gets good distance on it. It's going to be another throw. Oh, good interception. Looks like a good ball through. Dashing forward at pace. Looking to shoot. Oh, great save. Real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Gets it back. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Clears it out of harm's way. Tries to get it forward quickly. a long pass towards the front. Here's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Floats one over. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lobs it in gently. Pumps it upfield. And that has put paid to that. Who's going to make this theirs? Spoon forward. Ball's gone out of play. Thrust towards the front line. Looks to slip it through. Tries a through ball. Goes long and forward. Aimed long and direct. Pops it towards the front. Offside, I think? Yes, it is.
He may have been caught offside, but that's his game. He plays on the shoulder of the last defender and hopes to time it right, Peter.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's made certain that won't get through. Pumps it upfield. Long and high towards the flank. And we hit half-time.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Here we go again then.
Arsenal need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Who's going to make this theirs? Now the pass. Tries to switch the play. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Lofted into the middle.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
Passes it through. Looks to slip it through. Towering header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, they have lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Boots it upfield. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Looks like a good ball through. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. That is wayward.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Gets it back. Barcelona really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Fine defending there. Aimed long and direct. It's a good-looking cross. Tries to locate someone up front. Tries to dink it in. Cut out in the nick of time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries a through ball. Can he find a finish now? No mistake! And with that goal comes comfort. Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Barcelona get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Looks to dink one in. Decent ball. Header! And oh! Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, the referee's given it. Cristiano Ronaldo! Aimed in towards the centre. Pumps it upfield. Looks to slip it through. Now the pass. Gets into some space. Crosses in a low one, forward it goes. Cuts it out. Well positioned to make that interception. Chip through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Needed a better pass there. Passes it through. Looks to thread it through. That's not going to make it.
This game seems as if it's going to go beyond the rescue point, so they need a goal and fast just to raise spirits and at least give their fans something to cheer.
It's come loose. How about it? More and more and more and more. They are running riot. And surely that settles it. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Barcelona take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's a throw. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
The final 5 minutes. Looks like a good ball through. Could try cutting inside here. Played out to the right. Aimed forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Looks to slip it through. Out wide to the right. And that's that. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
They've got to be prepared to change tack and cut off the supply. It's something they failed to get to grips with, and the consequence is straightforward. And too many attacks were allowed to be built or fed to those wider areas, and they were naive in failing to react to the obvious danger. They were just too...
And we're underway. Good idea, just poorly executed. Passes it through. Looks to slip it through. Massive leap! Big moment! Massive goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Barcelona trail at this early stage. How will they respond? And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Crosses into the box. It's a brilliant interception. It's in! Barcelona are back in business. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looks like a good ball through. Tries a through ball. Has a hit! He scored! And they get themselves in front! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Arsenal take the lead. Out to the left it goes. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Aimed long and direct. Tries to stroke it through, and he's made certain that won't get through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right.
Goal! Oh, think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Gets it upfield. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pumps it upfield. Who's going to make this theirs? Done very well to intervene. Spoon forward. Well played, he saw that coming.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Has a shot! And he's there to hoof it away. Now the pass. He's had a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to be honest, I thought it was a good enough effort to go in, only for the post to get in the way. I mean, this game can be very tough on you at times.
Oh, he really wanted that.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination, and hard to contain.
Hoops it upfield. Cuts it out. Keeper's got good distance on that. Thrust towards the front line. Aimed long and direct. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Oh, good interception. Plays a clever pass. Tries a long pass towards the front. Going for goal! That was mighty close. Tries to get it forward quickly. Boots it to safety.
Well, he's got to get his head up and see if any support has arrived.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Out wide to the right. And the header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Well positioned to make that interception. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Passes it through. Played into the middle. Header! No mistake! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. In with a header! He will be livid with himself. Pumps it upfield. Tries a through ball. Dinks one in. Diving header! And in it goes! And the second half is off to a flyer! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Ah, strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Long and high towards the flank. Promising cross. Firmly met. He was well picked out, just needed a better finish.
Well, by crossing the ball so quickly, I think this defence just can't get set to deal with it. I think deserved a better outcome than what we saw, but worth exploring more.
Played out to the wing. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Back to the keeper and try something new. Looks to slip it through. And out to safety. Now here's the through ball. Fair effort, he reacted well.
Well, the defence really needs to have that closed down. They were able to get the centre in far too easily.
Great lead! Who's going to make this theirs? Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Lewandowski. There's no flag. Now the pass. Defence has got rid of that. There will be a throw-in. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Passes it through. Has a swing at it. Oh, taken with style. Arsenal are 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Offside, I think? Yes, it is. Pumps it forwards. It's a long forward pass. Now it's Lewandowski. Barcelona keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
With a delicate ball. He'll have it in! Aimed long and direct. It's a loose ball. Pushes it out wide. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Out again for a throw-in. Moves it over to the other flank. Needed a better pass there. Looks to slip it through. Spreads it wide. Tries a through ball. That is terrific from Lewandowski! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Arsenal need to hold on for a few more moments. Hoisted towards the area. Battles to win it back. Fires from distance. Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
It's anyone's ball, and another time! Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here. For now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Arsenal looking to pull clear here. He'll fancy himself from here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent hit from there. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal winners by the odd goal. It really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I think when you score with your first effort and goal, there's a good chance that things are going to go your way for the rest of the game. And to be fair, they used the impetus it gave them to gain a level of control, and I think they went on and deserved to win.
a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Paris Saint-Germain against Barcelona. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Tries a through ball. A chance! Fires it in low. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
Now the pass. Cuts it out. Passes it through. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hoists it high. It's got through and... spoon forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Aimed long and direct. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gets his foot in there. It's long and forward. Looks like a good ball through. Now here's the through ball. Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
That really should have hit the net. Gets it over to the other flank. Looks to slip it through. Tries a through ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Passes it through. Coaxed out to the wing. Goes for the cross. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Hit into the middle. It's well blocked and back out it comes. He's had a go! That is absolutely glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Looks to thread it through. That'll go straight through to the keeper. Pumps it upfield. Very well to intervene. Aim forward. Aimed wide. He'd have done well to reach that. That's not going to find its target. Looks to dink one in. Oh, good interception. And the counter is on. That's not the cross he had in mind. Pops it towards the front. Looks like a good ball through. it upfield. Who's going to make this theirs? Aimed long and direct. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Looks to slip it through, and he has been fouled there. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone direct. That's a fine save.
Well, what a tester for the goalkeeper, because it was struck with real venom, and I thought he dealt with it really well.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Played out to the wing. Clears it out of harm's way. Tries to dink it in. Deftly done. It was on the back foot. He hits it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Shakes the shoots! The referee's awarded a free kick. He's gone for the shots. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping. And it's half-time here.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Paris Saint-Germain going to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So off we go once more. Paris Saint-Germain carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Paris Saint-Germain finally get themselves a breather. And he's cut it out. Pumps it forwards. Boots it upfield. Lewandowski didn't want to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Paris Saint-Germain is about trying to maximise the moment. He must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Decent enough try. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Lewandowski gets into a dangerous position. He's on the right now. What's on? Drills one in. It's a goal kick. Plays it out to the flank. Now here's the through ball. Had too much on it. Barcelona keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Oh, that's nicely done. The ball's... Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, it's obvious as to why they're still trailing. Last-ditch rescues are inevitable if they're chasing the ball all the time, Peter.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his look from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
Tries a through ball. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get...
And in it goes! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside. And I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Barcelona have a sub ready to come on. Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Spoon forward, looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Now the pass. Referee's given a throw. Battles to win it back. He's gone for it! It's a loose ball. Gets it upfield. Passes it through. Loose. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Tries to get it forward quickly. Decent ball. Lewandowski has a go! And he's there to make a great save.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his effort away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's Lewandowski. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Now it's Lewandowski. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Played out to the right. Has a swing at it! Loose ball, who's going to get there? Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it! Pushes it out wide. And the flag has stayed down. Tries to switch the play. Out wide to the right. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Looks to slip it through. Great ball, now the shot! Oh, taken with style! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike. Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Tries a through ball. Tried to play it through.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
just a worry or two.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Gets it back. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Well, that's where he wants it. Dinked in, goes for goal! Pumps it upfield. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it, perhaps a draw would have felt fairer, but that's the game and they have won it at the margin.